Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to be picking cards to see what is going on in this connection. How is your person currently feeling about you? This is going to be an energy check-in on you and them. Before I get started with introducing the piles, I did want to give a shout out to Keen, which is a network of spiritual advisors that are there for you 24/7 to help answer any questions you may have on any aspect of life. I've personally used Keen. I genuinely do enjoy the service. I have met some really nice, empathetic advisors that were really there for me in my time of need, and I highly recommend this for anyone who wants a reading. It's only $1.99 for 10 minutes. Like, I still that deal is just so good. Sometimes it's just hard to get it on the tip of my tongue, but I highly do recommend using Keen as a service. I think that's a really great price if you use my code, which will be in the description box below. If you go to my website, you will also see it there. All of that will be in the description box. But yeah, I do recommend this, or else I would not be talking about them on my channel. So do give that a try if you're interested. I'm personally not on Keen. I have gotten questions on how they can find me that I'm not on there. If you do want a reading, that can also be found in my description box below in the website. So yeah. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and introduce the piles. So here we have 3 piles in front of you. We have pile 1 with the rose quartz, pile 2 with the clear crystal quartz, pile 3 with the red aragonite. So go ahead and take a second to meditate upon these piles and pick one that you are the most energetically drawn to. You can pick based on anything, the angel numbers and the timestamps below, the crystals, the properties of the crystals. It is up to you, but do go ahead and pick based on your intuition. Once you have done that, check out the description box below to see the timestamps, and we will see you in your respective reading. Hi pile 1, welcome to your reading. We're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what's going on in this connection. How is your person currently feeling about you? What would they say to you? Where's this connection headed? And more. As you can tell, I'm in the festive spirit, okay? Super excited for this holiday season. I am manifesting that you get together with your boo, with your specific person during this season, okay? Definitely is cuffing season for a lot of you. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle the cards from this Everyday Witch tarot deck to see what is going on in this connection. How is your person currently feeling about you? What would they currently say to you right now? I don't know, I'm repeating what I said in the beginning. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say. Okay, I've been getting this card a lot. Okay, we got Temperance, and it quite literally is the beginning of Sagittarius season as I'm filming this. Okay, and Sagittarius season has to do with abundance, optimism, good luck, Jupiter energy, things working out for you, good karma, expansion. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some clarifying cards to see what exactly is being expanded here. But Temperance is a really positive card, has very good energy. It is the card of alchemy and manifestation, and you being on the same page, you really being in alignment with one another. This is also the card of them manifesting you. I do think for a lot of you, they are manifesting you. You're both manifesting each other. So yeah, that's definitely something that I'm seeing here. Wow. Okay, this also adds up to 5. I'm getting the numbers 5, 14. That could be relevant. Maybe something could be happening 5 days to 2 weeks from now, or on the 5th or the 14th, or maybe someone was born on one of those days. Okay. Yeah, but let's go ahead and pick some more cards. I'm also going to go ahead and pick some oracle cards, which I haven't in a while, which I'm really excited to do. It's from this beautiful deck. I don't remember what it's called, but maybe when I show you, you'll know. But I'm gonna go ahead and pick some more cards to see what else is going on. Oh my gosh, okay, we got the World. Wow. Okay, I was literally just talking about expansion, and the World is the next step up. The World is even okay, they're both major arcana cards, and they kind of mean the same thing but in different fonts. The World is also about taking that next step, taking that leap of faith. I feel like your person is going to take a leap of faith towards you. I'm just getting so much Sagittarius energy here, also some fixed sign energy: Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius. Okay. Something else that I wanted to point out is that maybe this person could be from a different race, ethnicity, religion, upbringing, something along the lines of that, because what I'm seeing here, again, we just got a lot of 9th house Sagittarius energy. It doesn't have to be the case, but I'm just seeing maybe you have some sort of differences. but like I'm seeing like it's a positive thing. Like whatever your differences are, your person really enjoys that about you. They really like that about this connection, so it's a good thing. But yeah, I'm just seeing like the world, you know, this has such good energy to it. This is about again, like taking that next big step in your connection. Like I'm seeing like, you know, not just going from like no contact to talking, but like going from like no contact to like being in a serious relationship. Obviously there's going to be a bridge of events, incidents, whatever you want to call it, but I'm just seeing that like it's really likely that this person comes back, and when they come back, they're not just going to stop at like, you know, casually just talking to you. They're going to want more with you, okay? We got 2 major arcana cards to start off your reading, which is a very big sign here, okay? Like that's major. Yeah, that's just like, it just signifies major movement, you know, progress in a very positive direction here. So yeah, she also has like a witch's hat in this, so it's like, I think for a lot of you, you're kind of just like letting go. A lot of you could be into manifestation, alchemy, you know, things like that. But you're letting go of the resistance, okay? You're kind of just letting things flow. You're letting things take their course, okay? You're not like controlling things. I feel like a lot of you used to be in that sort of like desperate energy, like I need this person, I need them back, and I need them back by the holidays. And maybe you still kind of are in that energy, but I'm seeing like, you know, the more you let go, and I don't mean let go of your desires, I mean let go of the resistance. Just know that it's coming to you, know that it's already done. You know, really have a grasp on manifestation. Things will like expedite, things will work so much faster. And do check out the extended reading on Patreon. For $5 a month you get unlimited extended readings where I will go ahead and pick some oracle cards, okay, some affirmation cards to see what you can be affirming to really see some major movement and progress in this connection, okay? So yeah, also 21, that adds up to 3. Something could be happening on the 3rd or 21st of a month, okay? Yeah, but I am getting fixed sign energy, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus. Someone is really fixated on you, fixated on this connection. They really want to make this work. I don't know why I was like, I started to tear up. Like, that was so random. I'm not like usually, I don't know why. I feel like this person has like gotten very emotional over you, gotten emotional over this connection, and they weren't really expecting to, okay? I feel like this person like sort of put on a hard-headed demeanor, or maybe they're just, you know, with all the Sagittarius energy, they're really optimistic, positive, bright, cheery, and maybe you thought like, oh, they don't have any depth, maybe they don't like feel things that deeply. Like that's not true at all. This person definitely does feel things deeply for you. I feel like they have a lot of like positive memories of you and this connection. So for some of you, if you're just like, oh, does this person like, you know, think badly of me, or did I leave a bad taste in their mouth? Maybe if things ended in like not the best way, I feel like this person is definitely not thinking of that. They're thinking of like the more positive times that the both of you had in this connection, okay? So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some more cards from the tarot deck, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pick some oracle cards, okay, to see what else is going on here. We got the 10 of Wands, okay? So a lot of like stressed out energy, a lot of like tension, a lot of external stress and pressure. I do feel like this person can be kind of hard on themselves. I do feel like they care a lot about society and like what society thinks, and peer pressure, okay? Like this person, they go through it a lot, and I feel like this person puts on a certain demeanor where you can't really tell what they're going through. I mean, I am seeing that they did like open up to you about certain things, but I'm seeing that it was a lot worse than maybe they were letting on, just because they didn't want you to see them as someone who's like weak and vulnerable, okay? Like this person really cares a lot about how you perceive them. They want to be perceived as someone who has, you know, things really going for them, things working out for them in the best way possible. If you are asking about like someone who is in their, someone who's a guy or the masculine, okay, this person does want you to perceive them as that, and like vice versa. Like if you are dealing with someone who's a little bit more feminine, like this person wants you to feel like they're in their feminine energy, okay? Like whatever they resonate with, yeah, they just like, they want you to think like they're very secure within themselves, and they don't want to show like, you know, whenever they're a mess, like they definitely do put on this like demeanor of like, you know, everything's fine, everything's okay, you don't have to worry about me. They don't want to be a burden. They don't want to like, you know, stress you out, because that to them is like cringe. They're just like, yeah, no, like I got everything, you know, everything's good, everything's a-okay. But yeah, I just feel like, you know, they have different ways of dealing with certain things. They definitely do have certain coping mechanisms. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some more cards here. We got the Chariot card. Wow, some Cancer energy coming in here. I'm getting the number 7. You could be seeing a lot of 7. Chariot energy has to do with victory, success, achievements, accomplishments, things going the way that, you know, they were meant to, or you wanted them to. Yeah, I just feel like, you know, this person is going to do a lot to make things up, a lot to come back, a lot to just like kind of win you over, win you back, make a really good impression on you if you have been in separation. This person, again, wants you to see them as like, you know, someone who has it all together, someone who is just like, you know, killing life, you know, or slaying life, just like, you know, they're completely fine. They don't want you to see them as someone who's confused and has like no direction. Okay, it's really interesting because on this, I know it might be kind of hard to see because it's inverse, but there's like 2 signs that say like this way and that way. So I feel like at times this person did lose their way. This person did need to kind of like work on getting to know themselves on a deeper level, and that's why they lost their way, just because like they didn't even know like, you know, what they wanted in life. They lost some direction in life, and it's like if they don't know that for themselves, how are they gonna like, you know what to do in this connection? How are they gonna know like, you know, how to act? Like my point is like, it's really important for you to get to know yourself before you really invest in a connection. I'm seeing as much as this person wanted to invest in this connection, they quite literally, you know, couldn't, just because they didn't even really know maybe what type of relationship they wanted going in, or something about, you know, sorting out the details of their love languages. Okay, something along the lines of that. So yeah, but I am seeing like that's something that they're resolving, that's something that they're fixing, that's something that they're trying to really just like come to terms with. Like they're understanding themselves on a deeper level, they're getting to know themselves on a deeper level, which is a good thing, which is something I feel like this person has been missing for a lot of their lives. Like I feel like in fact like this is one of like the only connections where it caused them to really go inwards, do some introspection, figure out what they want in life, figure out what this connection really means to them. Because I don't feel like this person thought it was that deep. Like with people in the past, they just didn't feel that connection. But with you, it is something different. Like they feel that way. And I'm seeing that maybe for a lot of you, you don't think that they do, but they actually do. And I feel like this is going to be like a great connection. Like there's definitely unfinished business. I'm seeing like there's more that the both of you really have to experience with one another together. Okay, so yeah. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pick some oracle cards, and then I'm going to go ahead and pick some love oracle cards just to see what other messages Spirit has for you regarding this connection, what other messages your person has for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what is happening here. Okay, we got initiation. Yeah, so I'm seeing like this has just gotten started. Like it doesn't even matter how long you've been together. I feel like this is just the beginning of your connection, and it's not over whatsoever. This also says Aragonite and fire element. We got a lot of fire coming in, fire energy coming in this reading. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing that for a lot of you. Like this person is going to be chasing you, they're going to be after you, they're not going to stop. Okay, yeah, they're going to be like blowing up your phone. Okay, they just have so much that they want to do with you, explore with you. They're super attracted to you. I mean, like they're very, very, very attracted to you. There's definitely a lot of physical attraction in this connection. And with the Chariot card, that is associated with Cancer, which is a water sign, which tells me there is an emotional connection as well. It's something that they definitely want to work on more, but I am seeing that there definitely is a connection between you and this person, and they're never stopped. That connection just never stopped. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and pick a couple more cards here. Okay, we got expression, flower, agate, throat chakra. I am getting some Gemini energy coming in here, some moon, rising, Venus. Throat chakra, yeah, they're going to be expressing just a lot about how they really feel, a lot about like, you know, what they want to do. Expect a lot of communication, and I'm seeing like the next 1 to 3 weeks, because we got 7 and then we got 3 here. So yeah, I'm seeing like in the next month or so there's going to be a lot of movement. Things are going to happen sooner than later, because we did get a lot of like fire and air sign energy, which are like the faster moving suits. So yeah, again, I feel like there's a lot this person wants to get off their chest, and a lot that they're going to be communicating with you. Okay, so that's a really good sign here. Okay, we also got regeneration energy, Pluto energy. Okay, so black tourmaline, we got the number 11. Okay, so I am seeing that there's going to be a rebirth, there's going to be a transformation, there's going to be something more coming in. Okay, like I feel like there's something that had to leave this connection, you know, past maybe people, like if exes were a problem, I'm seeing that that's not gonna be a problem anymore. Maybe limiting beliefs, limiting mindsets, you know, there's just a lot that this person had to kind of unlearn and let go of, and that's exactly what I'm seeing this person is spending some time doing here. So that's a really good sign. Yeah, I just feel like there's a lot of intense energy coming through. I am getting some Scorpio energy. Yeah, I'm seeing, like, you know, if you did have a dark night of the soul, if like things were really hard, I'm seeing like they're only looking up from here on out. Okay, things are only going to improve, things are only going to get better. So don't even worry about it, don't even stress, don't even trip, because I feel like while things may have been hard, I'm seeing like the benefits. Okay, the benefits that you're going to be reaping are going to be worth everything that you went through. Okay, because the connection is so intense, there's so much passion, there's so much attraction that things are just gonna, you know, like they're kind of gonna like heal themselves, resolve themselves, and it's like that passion will still be preserved, but at the same time, like, you know, I'm seeing if things at times did get a little bit chaotic, there's things are going to stabilize. Like, it's interesting because we didn't get that much earth sign energy, but we did get, like, you know, Cancer energy, Chariot energy, and I am seeing that, like, you know, this person wants to be in this for the long run, for the long term. This person definitely does want something more with you, something more in this connection. Okay, this is, again, this is not over, far from over. If I could sum up this reading in a couple of words, I would say far from over, unfinished business. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle some shuffle some cards from this love oracle deck to see what other messages we have here for you. Okay, we got I want you but I shouldn't. Okay, yeah, so I feel like, you know, this person really wants to come forward, but they know that they're kind of in their unhealed energy right now, so they are kind of just like not. Okay, they're waiting until things really change up for them. They're waiting until they heal, improve upon themselves before they really come forward. Okay, but they're also hoping that it's not too late. So I do feel like this person is gonna act pretty soon, because we got a lot of fire and air sign energy, so things are gonna, you know, change really soon for you. But I'm just seeing it's like, you know, like, give it time. Oh wow, I just got a notification during this reading from someone who's a Leo and Cancer. I don't know if you guys believe in cusps, but yeah, we got a lot of fire sign energy, we got some Cancer energy as well. So yeah, I just feel like, you know, things are going to be changing up for you the best way possible. Okay, we got I am lost without you. Yeah, you helped this person through a lot. You motivated them a lot. Okay, like, you got them up in the mornings. Okay, this reminds me of that Justin Bieber song. Don't need no Starbucks. She got me up, she woke me up daily, don't need no Starbucks. Do you guys remember that song? I feel like that's some other rapper that sang that, but I know Justin Bieber was on that song. But you really helped this person through a lot, and they do feel lost without you, and I am seeing that they're going to be making a comeback. Okay, they definitely are going to be coming back, just better than ever. They're going to be a new and improved version. I feel like they'll still need a little bit more work, but it's not something that, like, you know, it's not something that you can't work with. Like, you know, people are like, oh yeah, I can work with that, you know, I can deal with that. Yeah, like, that's how things are gonna be, but in a good way. So yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and pick one more card, and then do stay tuned for the extended reading on Patreon, where I will go ahead and pick some cards, initial cards, as well as affirmation cards, to see what you can be affirming to expedite this connection. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and see what is going on. Yeah, we got I am scared you are moving on. This is so crazy. Okay, like, this is like the third or fourth time that I predicted what was gonna, you know, show up on this card, because I do remember saying something like, you know, they don't want things to be late when I picked that first card. And yeah, this person is really scared that you're gonna be moving on without them. This person is really scared that, you know, things might be too late. Yeah, I swear, like, you know, as I'm picking these cards, they're all face down, but this person does have that fear, and like, they're sort of like internalizing that fear, and that's really what's going to cause them to reach out to you, you know, really come forward. Okay, so yeah, I'm just seeing that this person is going to be taking action, and while I still feel like they're going to have a little bit of work to do, I feel like they're going to improve. Okay, like, they are definitely healing. They know that there's certain things within them that they need to work on, that they need to fix, and I am seeing this person is going to be coming forward, or like, they're going to be working on themselves for a bit, and then they'll be coming forward. Okay, so that's a really good sign. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and end the reading right here, pile 1. I really, really hope this helps. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. Okay, check out the other piles as well. If you do want manifestation coaching or tarot readings or custom-made subliminals, check out the description box below, where you can sign up for that. And yeah, I will go ahead and end the video right here. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. We're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what is going on in this connection. How is your person currently feeling about you? What would they say to you? Where is this connection headed? And more. So we're going to start off your reading by picking cards from the Everyday Witch Tarot deck to just kind of channel this person's energy, channel the both of your energies, combined as a whole. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what is going on. Okay, this first card came kind of just popping out here. Five of Wands energy. Okay, I am seeing the both of you have been, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry if you heard a thud. I have this mic here and I'm just trying to fix it. Okay, apologies for that. But yeah, we got the Five of Wands energy. I'm seeing there's a lot of competition. I feel like someone could have felt insecure that there were third parties on the other side, or the other person was interested in, other people. It's also has to do with conflict, strife, arguments. It's kind of chaos energy, chaotic energy. I'm seeing that for a lot of you. You could have, ended things maybe not on the best note, and you're just oh my gosh, does this person still want me, or what's going on? I just feel like you're kind of lost. You're I don't know where I stand with this person. I don't know what's going to happen in this connection. I feel like this person definitely did something to hurt you, and you're still kind of upset about it. And as you should. I mean, if they acted up, that's on them. That's a reflection of themselves. That's also something you should remember when someone hurts you. It has more to do with them and their own life journey and their own struggles than it does to do with you. So yeah, I'm just seeing there has been some chaos energy, discord, strife. Maybe there's some sort of arguments or things just you felt like you didn't leave it off on the best note. Or things could have been better, things could have gone a lot more smoothly. Maybe things were even toxic for some of you, because this kind of is that card. And I haven't drawn this card in a while, but yeah, I just feel like with this Five of Wands, it's just triggers. Okay, this person triggered you a lot, and I feel it was also vice versa. I feel like you also triggered them in certain ways. Maybe that's what caused them to act out, and they didn't even know that they were subconsciously doing that or unconsciously doing that. Okay, well, let's go ahead and pick some more cards just to see what else is going on here. Yeah, but I'm definitely seeing heavy on the competition. I feel like this person feels like you have a lot of options, and maybe that's why they tried to self-sabotage. They're just okay, well, you know what, and again, this is more subconscious, but basically their subconscious mindset to them, you know what, let's mess things up, let's F it up, so that if this person and you do you and them do break up, it won't hurt as bad. Or if you do decide to leave them for someone else, it won't be the worst thing ever. It was some sort of self-defense mechanism, and that's why they engaged in this self-sabotaging thing, where they kind of just ruined the connection, or ended the connection, or walked away, or someone left someone out in the cold. But I'm seeing it was more of a self-sabotage, self-defense type of thing, just because they didn't want to end up feeling lonely, or played, or just something to kind of lessen or mitigate the pain here. That's just what I'm seeing could have happened here. Yeah, that's why it might have felt personal, but it really wasn't. It was them versus them. It wasn't even them versus you. The Five of Wands does have to do with competition, physical competition, but I still feel like it's more internal within them. But yeah, let's go and see what other messages we have here, because there's a bunch of cards that came out at once, so I'm gonna go ahead and read all of them. Okay, so the first card we have here is the Knight of Swords. I feel like this person is gonna give you clarity about what happened. They do feel bad. They do feel what they did wasn't fair. They shouldn't have left you out in the cold like that. I am seeing that with this Knight of Swords. They know that they kind of owe you, okay? They know that they owe you an apology, clarity, explanation. And I feel like that's something that they've been working on, maybe rehearsing, or kind of just thinking over twice, because I am seeing with the Knight of Swords and the Five of Wands combined, maybe this person didn't think before they spoke, which is really what caused a lot of chaos, which is really what caused certain negative things to happen, the downfall of this. Or yeah, or maybe they didn't think before they acted, and they did certain things without realizing how much it would have hurt you, or how much it would have sabotaged this connection. Okay, so I feel like this person does act on impulses. At times they're just kind of, again, all over the place. Their energy is a little bit chaotic right now. But I feel like they don't want to mess things up more. They still have enough common sense, or whatever you want to call it, the Knight of Swords has to do with like thinking, just intellect to like not mess things up further. Because I'm seeing at the end of the day, they still want you. They still have a desire to be with you. They're still passionate about you. They still want to talk to you, be around your energy. They think about you a lot. Okay, Swords energy has to do with like thinking about yeah, just thinking and thoughts, and you're still on their mind quite a lot. And I'm just seeing like they really want to come forward and communicate that with you, but yeah, they're kind of just like biting their tongue for a bit. So if they haven't communicated in a while, I'm seeing like this person is finally like thinking twice about what they want to say so that they don't mess up further, which that's good. Like this person's finally taking some responsibility on their part here. Ooh, interesting. We got the Chariot. I have been getting the Chariot a lot in reading, so I feel like for a lot of twin flame couples or just couples that are like not in connection right now, there's going to be like resolution, okay, conflict resolution, because the Chariot is all about victory, success, achievements, really just making sure that things work out, make sure that there's no like bad blood, because I don't feel like this person like wants to be wants to have beef with you forever. I really do feel like they want to make things up to you. I really do feel like this person like values you a lot, values this connection a lot, and they don't want to like leave off on a bad note forever. Like that would actually kind of hurt them, like to like never speak to you again, or like they're definitely gonna apologize, they're definitely gonna come back, they're definitely gonna give you some sort of clarity. I just feel like they're a little bit confused about like how to go about doing it, because on this card it might be a little bit hard to see, but like she's kind of like at a crossroads here. There's one sign that says this way and there's another one that says that way, and they're just like, what do I do? How do I come forward? How do I like like make things better? Because that is something they want to do. They definitely do want to make things better. They definitely want to be with you. They definitely want to be in this connection. They have a lot of feelings for you, okay? The Chariot has to do with love, and or oh my gosh, I don't know why I said love. It has to do with success and victory, but I'm seeing like in the case of this connection, because it is associated with Cancer, which is a water sign, which has to do with cups, and that just reminds me of love. Okay, so definitely this person is someone from the past, because Cancer also reminds me of like ex energy, and ex is coming back and them still having feelings. So I feel like they still have love for you, they still have feelings for you, they definitely do want to come back. Okay, so yeah, that's what we're getting here. We got another card that came face up. Yeah, so this okay, yeah, Three of Wands. We got some Sagittarius energy here, maybe even third house energy, Sagittarius, Gemini energy. Yeah, we got some Cancer energy. I've been getting those signs a lot. Sagittarius, Gemini are mutable signs if I'm not wrong, and then Cancer is a cardinal sign. Yeah, yeah, a lot of fiery energy as well. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus could be dealing with a fire sign or fire placements. But Three of Wands, I feel like this person is finally getting serious about their future. They have even thought about a future with you. The Three of Wands is literally about planning to come forward. So again, I feel like there's a lot of planning energy going on behind the scenes from this person's part. This person is just like, how do I come forward? Like, how do I kind of make things right? How do I like fix this? Okay, so that's good, because the Three of Wands is a step up from the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands is all about like contemplation, and kind of just like, yes, thinking about the future, but not necessarily having that planning aspect of it. And I do feel like this person is going to plan how to come forward. Okay, this person is going to be like putting some thought behind this. So yeah, okay, let's go ahead and pick a couple more cards, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pick some affirmation card, or no, we're gonna do that in the extended reading. I'm gonna go ahead and pick affirmation cards in the extended reading. I'm gonna go ahead and pick some oracle cards, okay, from the Astral Realms deck. I just got a notification during this reading, actually, from a Taurus. Yeah, from the Astral Realms deck, if I can find it. Okay, it's over here. Yeah, and then yeah, we'll go ahead and pick some love oracle cards. So yeah, let's just go ahead and pick a couple more like I said, tarot cards. So we got the Five of Cups, a lot of five energy coming in here. Okay, five in tarot has to do with like lack, or not feeling like they're enough, or like just kind of being in that lack mindset. So Five of Cups, they're feeling really withdrawn, really disconnected, not just from you or this connection, but from the world. Okay, like just from themselves even. Like this is a disconnect from themselves, but like at the same time they still have motivation. So it's not like they're in complete self-pity mode or self-despair mode or self-destruction mode, even though they do have some self-sabotaging tendencies. But like at the same time, like they're the ones that need to pick themselves up from this. They're the only ones that can do that, because I feel like you've tried to help them. You have been kind of like a therapist for them. You've been around for them. Like you've been around like just people like that, who at times could have been like energy vampires, but you were there for them in like their hardest times, and like they did tell you a lot about their feelings, but maybe not necessarily their feelings for you. Maybe they did like express that, but more so like just like their own like problems, their own like whatever's going on with them. And you're just like, okay, well, if you're talking about this, why can't you talk about your feelings towards me? Like, why can't you, like, you know, like, bring out that sweet, sensitive, emotional side, like, in this connection, you know, in regards to, like, your feelings for us. Like, I just feel like at times it sort of frustrated you. Like, okay, this person does have depth. They do have, like, like, the capability of having, like, these strong, deep feelings. They're not necessarily, like, completely gone. They're not necessarily, like, like just completely emotionless or a brick wall. No, but at the same time, you're just like, okay, well, why can't you just, like, say this towards me? Why can't you be all lovey-dovey, like, just emotional towards me? You know what I mean? But yeah, it's really interesting because on this card, there's a party picnic table thing pictured here with balloons, and this person's just in despair. So it's like, there's a party going on, there's a lot going on, but it's like they're just not in it. They're not in the moment. They're not feeling it. Maybe this person is partying or showing you that, their life is completely fine with other people or the other people around them. They're not. Like, they're going through it. They are in despair. They're really sad. They're not satisfied whatsoever with life. Like, they're just, like, again, in self-pity mode. And what I'm really hearing is, don't take what you see as, like, reality, because I feel like at times reality can be, like, a mask, or, like, I'm just seeing, like, things are not as it seems. Throwback to Wizards of Waverly Place. I don't know if you ever watched that show, but everything is not as it seems. So I feel like there's a lot of things going on in the 3D that could be triggering you, but if you were to really look into it, you'll be like, wait, why am I sad about this? Like, this is not something that should even trigger me. Like, this person, like, is just acting a certain way. Like, for example, if this person is posting stories about them going out or partying or having fun, that's just what they want to present to the world. But if you were to talk to, their close friend, or, like, look through their text or something, you could be like, that's not the case at all. Like, this person is going through a completely different, reality, and they're just trying to show something else. But, like, this person is going through it. They're going through the ringer. They are a little bit sad. They are a little bit emotional at the moment. Yeah, they need some time to heal. Like, that's all I can really say for you, pal, too. So, a lot of healing energy going on, but at the same time, like, they do care. They still want to be in this connection with the Three of Wands. They have thought about their future, and whenever they do think about their future, they do think about, like, you being in it. So yeah, that's definitely something that I wanted to point out. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pick some cards from the Astral Realm deck to see what other messages we have here. Okay, ooh, we got trust. Trust in the process. Trust that things will work out for you. This is Palace, and this says Ammonite, and also the number 31, okay, which adds up to 4, and 4 has to do with stability, especially when it comes to love and relationships. So have trust, have faith in the situation, okay? I'm seeing that right now, like, just give your person some time to heal. Like, don't try to force things too much. If you've already reached out in the 30, maybe don't keep doing that. We will go ahead and pick some cards in the extended reading, which you can sign up to view on my Patreon, which will be in the website, which will be in the description box below. And yeah, we'll go ahead and pick some cards to see how you can expedite things, energetically. So it's like, if you've already reached out to this person, I'm seeing, like, let this person, pursue you, chase you. Let this person, kind of show you that, they're into you, because they still are. Like, I am seeing that there is, again, motivation to be in this connection. There definitely are feelings from their side, okay? So yeah, go ahead and pick a couple more cards here. We got abundance. I really, really love this abundance. So this says Regulus Star. This says Smoky Amazonite. Okay, so I'm seeing that there's a lot of abundance coming in for you, a lot of abundance coming in your love life. I know things can be things can seem, really bad right now. You could be at, like, an all-time low. I'm referencing so many songs. Wow, you could be kind of, like, having that dark night of the soul. You could be just, like, triggered or going through a bad place, and, like, this is your sign that things are going to look better for you. Things are going to lift up. Things are going to completely change, okay? It's always the darkest before dawn, right? It's always, at times you have to go through a storm to get the sun. It is an insert cheesy quote here, but my point is, like, I am seeing that there's a lot that's being purged out right now. So if you've been finding yourself crying, feeling emotional, or getting triggered, those things are quite literally leaving your system, and let them leave, okay? Go through it, cry all you need to, do whatever you gotta do, but at the same time, like, like, just let it leave, process your feelings, be kind to yourself, and then, pick yourself up, do your self-love, self-concept affirmations. Know that you're on the pedestal, and this person would be be so lucky to be with you. I'm seeing that this person is going to be giving you some sort of apology or clarity. This person is going to be coming back a new and improved version. That's something that I've been getting in a lot of readings. Like, I feel like for a lot of you, like, there's a lot of just like transformational energy, regenerative energy that's going on. I am filming this during Sagittarius season, and it's like, if you've kind of been going through it in the last couple months, which is Scorpio season. And this is a timeless reading. I'm just like, kind of channeling the general energy. I'm just seeing, like, if you have been going through a hard time, better days are ahead. Sagittarius season is full of fun and festivities. Like, if you think about, like, what goes on during the year, it's Christmas time, holiday time. So I feel like you're going to be having, better times ahead for sure. So, yeah. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pick some love oracle cards to see what messages this person has for you. So the first message we have here is, I will marry you one day. We are meant to be. We are meant to be. Do you guys hear that? Like, oh my God, this person is like sure that they want to be with you, sure that they definitely want to, pursue this connection further, okay? They've even thought about marriage with you. That Three of Wands energy is no joke. They have thought about a future with you. For a lot of you, if you're at that age where, you could be potentially like married or thinking of getting married, this person has thought about having that with you, okay? We also got, can we start over? I miss you. I am definitely seeing, like I said, transformative energy, rebirth, renewal, okay? Coming back energy, like the X returns type of energy here, okay? We also got, I'm not giving up on us. I hope you don't either. Yeah, so I really feel like, this person is just not ready to give up now, okay? Like, I feel like maybe they could have drawn back their energy, but that doesn't mean that's going to be that way forever. We did get a lot of mutable energy, mutable signs in this reading, so I'm seeing that things are definitely malleable. Things will definitely change. Reality is malleable, so whatever is going on right now, technically you manifested that, and I'll go deeper into that in, the Patreon and the extended reading, but if you manifested that version of them, you can unmanifest that version of them and manifest a much better version of them. So that is something I want to let you know. You are limitless. Things can completely change at any time, okay? So don't feel like you're stuck in this reality. Don't feel like you're stuck to any negative tarot reading or messages you got, okay? Things can and will change as long as you allow them to, as long as you manifest them, okay? So yeah, I will go ahead and end the reading right here, pal 2. I really, really hope this helped. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. Know that this is based on the current energy. Things can always change. Things can always even expedite. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth tarot readings, manifestation coaching, custom-made subliminals, and yeah, actually that's pretty much it for now. Yeah, but do check that out. You can even check out the other piles and, just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And yeah, I will see you all next time. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi Pile 3, welcome to your reading. We're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what is going on in this connection. How is your person currently feeling about you? What would they say to you? Where is this connection headed? And more, this is going to be an energy check-in. So let's go ahead and see what is going on. I'm going to go ahead and pick some cards from the Everyday Witches Tarot deck to see exactly what is going on. I don't know why I've been repeating like my intro a lot. I've noticed that, and like that's not something I used to do before. I have a feeling that for a lot of you, your person is going to come back and say things that sound really familiar to you, like, oh, this thing, there's always this one thing that they would say, and like in a comforting way, not like in a bad way or anything, like, oh, they always say this and I don't like. No, I feel like your person's gonna like quite literally like repeat certain things that they would say, like, how in those like cheesy chick flicks, like those movies, a couple will have like a line that they'll say to each other, like always and forever or something like that. I don't know if you ever watched One Tree Hill. Maybe someone's into basketball or athleticism or something like that. I don't know. But, well, I shouldn't. I'm the reader here. But, yeah, I feel like your person could be a little bit cheesy. That's something I'm seeing. Or like, they're going to be like really warm and endearing. I'm getting that energy. Mostly, yeah. A lot of it because I'm filming this during Sagittarius season, and Sagittarius season has to do with like, good vibes, good energy. Sorry, I'm just adjusting the microphone. I'm so sorry if the sound's off. Yeah, but like good vibes, good energy, optimism, enthusiasm, okay? So I feel like if there's any sort of like weird energy, like if you had this energy of like fighting or like passive aggressiveness, shadiness, all of that is gonna kind of like go out the door. Like if there's anything just not serving this connection in the way that you communicated, I'm seeing that is going to resolve itself, okay? So yeah, let me go ahead and pick some cards to see what is going on here. Interesting. Yeah, we got the Ace of Swords, and then we got the Ten of Pentacles. Wow, what great cards to start off your reading with. I really, really love the energy of these two cards, especially together. They were like stuck to each other, which was interesting. Yeah, so with the Ace of Swords, this has to do with communication. This has to do with a new beginning, like rekindling something new, like bringing in new energy. And this Ten of Pentacles has to do with stability, okay? So I'm saying that for some of you, if you never felt like you had stability in your relationships in terms of like, like labels, or like, it would have been really, it was like really on and off or something like that, maybe not just in this relationship but in past relationships where you weren't really given the same amount of time, energy, effort that you were giving. Maybe you were in situationships and like the people that you dated would refuse to like even call it dating, or put labels, which I think is like the stupidest thing ever. It's like if you're seeing someone, just my personal take, and you're seeing them consistently, like that is dating. Like at that point they're your girlfriend or boyfriend. Honestly, some people need more common sense, for real. But yeah, I'm saying if you never had that in your relationships, in your connections with people, then I'm seeing that that is completely changing, because there's this new energy that's coming in. And with the Ten of Pentacles, that has to do with stability, that has to do with longevity, that has to do with like, commitment, that has to do with like seeing through it, until the end. Ten of Pentacles is like the settling down card, combining your finances, joint bank accounts, okay? I feel like your person's going to be treating you or spoiling you or taking you on a trip or vacation, okay? I'm getting Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy, and with the Ten of Pentacles, yes, some earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, okay? But especially the Capricorn energy. So yeah, I'm just seeing that for a lot of you, like, there's newer, better energy that's coming in, and it's here to stay. Okay, like that's also the big thing, because I feel like at times things could have been very fleeting for you. Like you could have been in a lot of like situationships or connections with people where like, you did feel that connection, but maybe it just like never really took off the way that you wanted it to. That's why you could have heard, this quote, phrase, thing that's going around where people are just like, oh, it's always the people you never dated that, end up hurting you the most, or it's always like the situationships that end up like, being the worst heartbreaks, or something along the lines of that, but I'm seeing that this person like would count you as a very significant relationship. They do, they would say that like, the both of you dated, even if like maybe they never said that to you. Like I do feel like, this person felt a very deep connection in this, like they felt a deep connection to you. For a lot of you, I am saying this is a labeled connection, because we did get the Ten of Pentacles, which tells me that like, okay, this was, I don't know why I'm like talking so much about that. I mean, that's not even like that relevant, but my point is like, the connection is there, the like motivation to invest in this connection is there. But I'm just seeing like new energy and like new ways of communication, like new methods of communication, okay? So that's also a really, really good thing. I feel like for a lot of you, that's something that is, it could be something that you're manifesting, something you really want, something you even really need. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so sick of this. I just want like, this person to communicate, tell me what's on their mind, be better at communicating, okay? So I just feel like there's newer, like better energy coming in here, okay? Like improvements for sure. So yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and pick a couple more cards here. I don't know why these cards are getting stuck to each other. That's very interesting. Okay. Yeah, so, okay, we got the Four of Pentacles, and then we got the Sun. Wow, we've been getting a lot of Earth energy here. I'm getting some Taurus energy, some Leo energy, okay, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. With the Sun card, this has to do with better and brighter days ahead. With the Four of Pentacles, this has to do with, like, obstinacy, like, stubbornness, like, holding on to something, okay? So this person is holding on to a bright future with you. This person is holding on to, like, a very prosperous, abundant future with you. So, whatever may or may not be going on in this connection that you don't like, I'm seeing like this person is going to come back and make things up to you. I do feel like for a lot of you, like they are like really, really, really holding out hopes on having this connection go somewhere, maybe even more than you are at this point. Because I feel like for a lot of you, if you're watching this, you're kind of losing motivation, or like you used to be a lot more enthusiastic about this, and you're still kind of holding on. That is the reason you're watching, but you've sort of like pulled back your energy a little bit. Now I feel like your person's gonna like push in some energy. There's like that push-pull dynamic that's been going on here. Okay, so this is really positive. I feel like you're gonna rejoice. You're gonna have a lot of like this just reminds me of fun times, like fun, easier times. Okay, so I feel like things are just going to be a lot easier from here on out. With the Four of Pentacles, you know, this does have to do with like holding on to something, like clinging on to something. This person is holding on to this connection a lot. Four of Pentacles also has to do with like kind of like even greediness and like just like stubbornness in a lot of different ways. Like maybe, yeah, they're just very obstinate. And like, okay, when I say greedy, I mean like that's like the, I guess, literal material like definition of this card, like, oh, they don't want to spend money or whatever, they're just holding on to all their wealth and not giving back. I'm seeing like with the Ten of Pentacles, like that's not really the case here. I do feel like this person is going to treat you, spoil you a lot, but I feel like this has more to do with like them just being so stuck in their own ways, okay? Them just being so like greedy and not greedy. Why do I keep saying that? Like just being super stubborn, like bullheaded, like, and at times it's like it frustrates you. You're just like, why are you like this? Like, why are you doing this? Why can't you just be easier to, like, you know, get along with and talk to? But I see with the Leo energy, and the Sagittarius energy, we were talking about like your interactions with this person are going to be a lot more like pleasant and a lot more like they're gonna go your way, okay? Because I feel like, you know, you have manifested contact from this person in the past, and at times it did go your way, but at times it's like, okay, I wish things were a little bit different. I wish things were a little bit like better, and yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pick some cards from the Astral Realms Oracle deck. I was really, really called to use this for your reading. I used it in all the other piles. Do stay tuned for the extended reading, which will be on the Patreon, where I'm going to go ahead and pick some affirmation cards to see what you can be affirming in order for you to expedite this connection, okay? So, yeah. Or just see some movement in the 3D if you haven't been seeing any movement. Okay, so the first, okay, we got two cards. I've been drawing like pairs of cards, like, you know, I've been drawing them in twos. This gives me like Two of Cups energy, like you're gonna get together, you're gonna be together, things are really gonna work out for you. Yeah. We got adaptability and intention. Okay, so adaptability, I really like this. I feel like that's really on point with like the theme of this reading. Like this person and you're going to communicate well, you're going to adapt to each other's like ways of like doing life, maybe even living together. I am sort of getting living together energy with the Ten of Pentacles energy, because that has to do with like combining finances and yeah, just, you know, getting together like physically, you know, in the physical realm, and it's related to matters of money. So I feel like, you know, if you were to move in with this person, like things would be really peaceful. They're going to be able to adapt to your lifestyle. Things would just, you know, go a lot better than you even expected. There's going to be like a mix of passion and comfortability and stability, okay? I feel like for some of you, you could have fears about that, and if that's the case, you can meditate upon this card here. This, yeah, this is adaptability, you know, maybe say some affirmations that have to do with that. Air element, lace agate, yeah, I am getting some air sign energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra here. Okay, we also got intention and heart chakra. Wow, okay. So, yeah, this is the time for you to really set intentions. This is the time for you to figure out exactly what it is that you want to happen with this person, and that's what's going to end up manifesting. I feel like for a lot of you, you've been in this in and out energy just because at times your person has really, like, just upset you or disappoint you in certain ways. Like you'd find out certain things about them and you're like, oh, you know what, I'm losing motivation, but then you go back to still wanting them. Like that's a pattern that I've noticed has happened with a lot of my clients, you know, when it comes to tarot readings, and I also do manifestation coaching, and it's like, if that's something you've been noticing, like, okay, you know, at times I feel really like down, but then because of, you know, whatever the 3D is showing me, but then you end up going back, just understand that the 3D is malleable and you can just manifest that. A, you're decisive and you know what you want, or two, that, you know, the 3D is just always going your way, that you're not experiencing anything triggering in the 3D, that you're just always getting what you want, okay? So it's like, I honestly think that's like the easiest affirmation. It's up to you to decide whether or not you want that person, but if you find yourself wavering, I really think it's a matter of you just figuring out what it is that's going to make you really satisfied. Do you really want that person, or do you want the feeling associated with that person, the feeling of being in a healthy, happy, committed, stable relationship? And that's up to you to figure out. I wholeheartedly believe you can have anyone and anything and everything the way that you want it to be, you know, the version of them you want them to embody, okay? Literally, like, all of that is fine. You know, just know what satisfies you to the core, okay? Know what makes you, like, truly happy from inside out, and always put yourself first. Prioritize yourself. The more you put yourself on a pedestal, the more other people will like see that, and they'll meet you there as well. Yeah, so that's another major message that we got here. We'll talk more about that in the extended reading, which will be on my Patreon, so do check that out. I'm gonna go ahead and pick some love oracle cards to see what other messages we have here. Okay, so we got here, I love you and only you unconditionally. Oh my gosh, the card of unconditional love. So I feel like no matter what the both of you have been through, you always end up coming back together. You always end up like just finding your way back to each other. We also got, I have deep feelings for you and I always will, okay? Yeah, this person really does care about you a lot. Their feelings for you get deeper and deeper, and like that's something that's always going to stay with them. I feel like they've had feelings for you this entire time and they still do. You inspire me to be a better person. Yeah, you really helped this person through a lot. You have inspired them in more ways than one, and because of that, like they're really grateful for you. They really do care about you. They want more of you in their life just because you've helped them so much, and they're really hoping that one day they'll pay you back in whatever way, shape, or form. But yeah, I just feel like this person has a lot of endearing messages for you. Let's go and pick one more card. I am coming back better than ever. Let me prove myself to you. So this person, oh my gosh, proving themselves to you, like just really going on actions here. Like that's something I'm seeing is going to be manifesting for you, like beautifully. Like the bridge of incidents or events leading to that will also be smooth, and you will see this person quite literally change in front of your eyes. You'll see like just evidence of that in the 3D, and when they come back, it's going to be as sweet as ever. So yeah, that's also another card we got here. Okay, I will go ahead and end the reading right here. Check out the extended reading where we'll go ahead and pick some initials as well as love oracle cards. Yeah, affirmation cards to see what you can be affirming to really move things in the 3D. I also offer in-depth tarot readings as well as manifestation coaching. I also custom make subliminals, and yeah, I will go ahead and end the reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light.